Eco Prime Minister. Watch on BBC iPlayer.
You're watching BBC News with me, Tim Wilcox, live in Paris, broadcasting to our viewers in the UK and around the world. Our top stories. Polls have opened in the first round of the French presidential elections, where the race between the incumbent Emmanuel Macron and his far-right challenger Marine Le Pen is tighter than ever.
I'm Joanna Gosling in London. Also on the programme, Britain says there's further evidence that Russian troops have a deliberate strategy of targeting civilians in Ukraine, as reports come in of another mass grave near Kyiv. An inquiry into how the tax arrangements of the UK Chancellor's wife became public is now underway, the BBC understands. The frontrunner to become Pakistan's next Prime Minister says the removal of Imran Khan in a late-night confidence vote is a chance for a new beginning for the country.
Hello and welcome to a beautiful spring morning here in Clichy, a northwestern suburb of Paris, a former working class district now gentrified in the past few years. Some 25% of the population here is of non-EU migrants. Now, this year, the race has been electrified by the narrowing gap between the incumbent Emmanuel Macron and his far-right challenger Marine Le Pen. There are 12 candidates in this, the first round, but only 2 will go forward to the runoff on April the 24th. The big question for voters today is Marine Le Pen fit to govern France? She is, of course, a notorious leader of a far-right party, but she's done a lot to make over that party in the past few years. The immigration factor, for example, has been detoxified for some French people by the appearance of another far-right candidate in this race, Eric Zemmour. Has he done enough to take the poison away from the association that people have with Marine Le Pen and her racist and her reactionary policies? Well, as I say, that is the big question. She has focused on the cost of living crisis here in France over the past few weeks. Emmanuel Macron, who's been preoccupied with the pandemic and the war in Ukraine, entered this race very late. He started with a lead of some 20 points, but all the latest opinion polls show that that lead has now been narrowed to maybe 2 or 3%. Let's get more on this now with Georgina Wright from the Montaigne Institute. Thank you.